We've asked Kempinski, the oldest luxury hotel group in Europe, how does decent work and economic growth look like? And what are they doing to implement that in their own culture? Let's check out their answer.
First, let me say thank you for being invited to use this great opportunity of discussing the most pressing issues and questions the world should be concerned about. I am Massey, Vice President Global Sustainability at Kempinski Hotels. We have set a clear priority for sustainability topic on our agenda, which I am responsible for developing and driving further. Sustainable Development Goal 8 is dedicated to decent work and sustainable economic growth. What does this mean for us? Decent work conditions imply security and social protection, fair payment and treatment, and an opportunity for professional development. Encouraging entrepreneurship and decent job conditions are effective measures in eradicating forced labor, slavery, and human trafficking. What does sustainable economic growth mean? It calls for fulfilling social needs for every person living on the planet, but within environmental boundaries, so that future generations can also fulfill their needs. Full and productive employment and decent work for all, which allows everyone to lead a decent life and drive sustainable consumption, is a precondition for sustainable economic growth. Why this goal has such an importance today? According to the report of the International Labour Organization from 2020, there are nearly 500 million people of working age that are unemployed or that are underemployed, meaning they can and want to work more, but there are various factors that prevent them from doing so. Around 2 billion working people worldwide have informal jobs, and this limits their access to social protection and labor rights. And because there is a lack of well-paying jobs, 1 in 5 persons who do have a job still live in extreme poverty. With the coronavirus-related economic downturn, this situation will become even more acute. Particularly vulnerable to the lack of decent work are young people and women. Every 5th young person in the world aged between 15 and 24 is neither employed nor in training. On top, there are multiple disparities for women in the professional sphere in many places. Women on average receive salaries that are 3/4 those of male workers. Women spend nearly 3 times more of their time on unpaid work at home, limiting the opportunity to fulfill themselves professionally. Now, what role does the travel and tourism industry play in providing jobs? This industry is linked to 420 million jobs worldwide. This means that 1 in 10 jobs is likely to be in the travel and tourism sector. We at Kempinski prioritize our search for local talents. This way, we contribute to the development of the local communities. As a simple example, our Kempinski Concertini campaign gives a possibility to young local musicians and artists to perform at the stages of our hotels. This gives them an opportunity to shine and also allows our guests to enjoy the fascinating local culture. Our hotels help to promote local business cooperation as we are part of the complex supply chains. Our guests come not only for leisure, but also for business. This, in turn, brings various opportunities for local third-party businesses. Employing local population carries also considerable social responsibility. At Kempinski, we offer employees possibilities to develop and grow. In fact, employee professionalism fully reflects on the quality of our services. We offer extensive training programs where both fresh graduates as well as seasoned professionals acquire transferable skills and competences. They can apply the competences they acquire at Kempinski anywhere they will work in the future around the world. One of our values is creating special moments for our guests. In order to do this, we actively encourage the creativity of our employees. And this creativity can be reached only if a person is happy. Fair conditions of employment enable colleagues to open their full potential. Kempinski team includes more than 20,000 persons, hosting our guests in 77 luxury properties in 34 countries. This means that our colleagues come from various countries and cultures, but they're all inspired by our unique spirit of the oldest European hospitality brand. Working often far away from home, they also find fellow colleagues who live far from their families. We try to provide an authentic care not only for our guests, but also for our employees. We want them to share our values and find personal support and collaboration with their colleagues so that they can feel part of a family. We rely on the dedication and personal pride of daily work from all our team members, and we strongly believe that it is possible to achieve this only if we take care of our employees. This is how we secure long-term success of our business. It is exactly in this way decent working conditions go hand in hand with the sustainable economic growth. Sustainable Development Goal 8 refers also to the need to decouple economic growth from environmental degradation. We cannot grow at any cost, but we need to take an innovative approach to minimize our impact on the environment and promote efficient consumption. Kempinski is a luxury hotel brand, and our challenge is to provide a luxurious yet sustainable guest experience. Among our efforts, we make sure our guests are aware about the importance of taking care of the environment. But we found a way to combine it with promoting local craftsmanship. As an example, our green linen artifact that alerts about the need to change the bedding is created in cooperation with local craftsmen and reflects the local culture of every destination in a different way. On a large scale, we envision to grow sustainably by reducing the impact on the environment through saving energy and water, and reducing waste that goes to the landfill. This does not only serve the environment, but saves a lot of costs. This win-win situation is a clear example of the sustainable growth for our business. In our hotels in the Middle East and Africa, we save 12% of energy and 15% of water on average, with some hotels reaching as high as 30% reduction or more in the past 3 years. We track our environmental performance as well as other activities in sustainability area through our participation in the award-winning EarthCheck certified program. We currently have 12 active silver certified hotels and 5 bronze benchmarked, with many more joining the program. Sustainable growth also implies that all stakeholders benefit from the success of our business. This includes communities in need. Kempinski has partnered up with Clean the World, which is an organization that collects our amenity bottles and soap bars that were used by our guests, deviating them from the landfill. Extracted hygiene products are then distributed among shelters, refugee camps, and poor people. This activity helps to prevent hygiene-related illnesses and deaths. We also want to take our share in minimizing food waste from our operations. To give you a concrete example, in 2019, Siam Kempinski Hotel Bangkok provided enough food to prepare 34,000 meals in a year. Therefore, we avoided 8 tons of food being wasted in this hotel. Hotel Adlon Kempinski in Berlin participates in selling food at a reduced price through the Too Good To Go app. This initiative allows the large public to try a piece of our gastronomic craftsmanship and helps us to avoid discarding perfectly good food only because we didn't manage to sell it earlier in the day. In summary, our sustained growth depends on the priorities we set for ourselves while providing our valued guests with unique experiences. After all, one of these priorities are our people. It is only when we manage to unlock fully the potential of our employees then an important part of our sustainable economic growth can be reached. With these words, I would like to thank once again GREENTECH Festival for giving us the great opportunity to present our Kempinski view on the support of the Sustainable Development Goal 8. Thank you very much and stay sustainable.